Alright guys, in this video, I'm going to go over why social media is important for SEO. Now, the first thing to know about social media is that it doesn't directly impact your SEO like, let's say, backlinks or content would. In the sense that if you make a Facebook page, a Pinterest, whatever, you just have the link to your website, that's not necessarily going to boost your rankings in itself. However, there are aspects to social media which will impact your SEO and indirectly help. And so I wanted to go over that in this video because I do think it's important. So ultimately, the thing with SEO in general and the way to think about it is actually to just consider what would make a website and a brand more valuable from Google's eyes. So if we consider, let's say this is a website, let's say it's website 1. So everyone just typically goes for links and content when it comes to SEO. However, the thing you have to keep in mind is that basically anyone can do this to a degree. Now, yeah, more relevant backlinks obviously do help, and that's why they're important, because it's harder to get them, and so not everyone can do it. Now, if we think about social media, for example, let's say we've got website number 2. Let's say the first one has no social media. They've just gone after the stereotypical content and backlinks and done nothing else. Let's say website number 2 has done content and backlinks, but what they've also done is they've made a bunch of social media profiles. And so now, not only do you have just this, which is what this website has, but now you have this additional sector here, like additional assets, let's say, that link back to the main page. So now again, this in itself is not necessarily going to do anything for the SEO. However, what it is it's like a 1+ sign that this is a real business, because what does a real business typically do? Typically, they go and they make social media and then they post on social media. So that's like step 1, right? Where you've gone from nothing, or just the standard content and links, to content, links, plus having social media profiles on there. And so now that's like a signal, okay, this is slightly more valuable than just not having anything at all. So it's kind of like the topical authority thing. Like if you take over more topics within a niche, by default, you have more assets. And so by default, you kind of become the authority. Let's say we've got a third one. And what they have is they've got content and links, and they've also got the social media, but now the social media is actually active. And so people are coming from the social media to the website itself. So now that's really the ultimate signal of social proof, because what's actually happening here is that Google can see the traffic and where it's coming from, and it can also see the user signals that come from here onto the website. And so what's actually happening is they're having a multi-tiered benefit to this. One is that they have social proof that people are actually interested, because if you're getting, you know, let's say hundreds or even thousands of people from Facebook coming onto your website, that's obviously a sign that you're doing something right. Let's ignore the fact that you could buy that traffic, whatever. Let's just assume that it's genuine. That's signaling to Google that this website is actually a popular brand and people are interested in it, and they've clearly got enough traffic or enough traction on social media to attract all these people to the website. And so that's indirectly going to signal that something is going on here that's probably, you know, good for users. And as a result, Google obviously wants to do what's good for users as well for their own sake, and so they're more likely to take a look at this and potentially promote your content, as in raise it in the rankings a bit. Now, another thing also is that when you get this traffic is going to be warmer because they already know about your brand on some level. It's not like they've just clicked on it from Google and they have no idea who you are yet. These guys have probably seen the brand and they've landed on your website. And so what's going to happen is they're more likely to do positive user signals. So stay on the website longer, scroll further down the page, take the particular action like contact you, complete a conversion, whatever. And then as a result, that also signals to Google that users are liking what they find on this website. And so that also indirectly helps your SEO as well because of the positive user engagements. So I think you can see now, if we go from, let's say, the one we started with over here, how they just did content and links and ignored everything else. But these guys did content, links, and did at least some social media to get some kind of traction. You can see how much more of a package this is than just this one over here. And so this one's just by pure logic going to get more rewarded because it's obviously a more popular, better brand, which Google is obviously going to try and latch onto and show on their platform as well. And this is how so many of these big brands make it, because they do not only the SEO, but everything around the SEO as well. and then that helps to all come together to create a big brand that people are searching for. Because the other thing that you also have to remember is if people are finding you on Facebook, etc., they're more likely to be doing branded searches on Google to find your website, and then that's also indicating to Google that your website is more popular because people are actually doing a branded search, looking specifically for you, and then that's also going to help with, you know, getting you more traffic, which is going to push you up otherwise, getting more positive user signals, etc. So I think you can see what I'm trying to make a point of here, where overall you're just going to benefit if you do all of these things. So the more you can do, basically, the better that's going to help you, even if it's not directly related to SEO, as in like you're going to get this amount of backlink authority from, like, let's say Facebook page link, you're still going to get a benefit of some kind. And so you can start out just to go a step further by at least making the social profiles, but then what's even better is if you can promote them like this and actually get traffic, get likes, get engagement on the social profiles, and then get people back to the website. That's ultimately going to help you as well, because you got to remember that Google can see the social profiles. Typically they're usually indexed on Google as well, so they can see all that. So I hope that gives you an idea of why social media is important. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I will answer them. Otherwise, if you'd like me to coach you on how for only $49 a month, go to learndominatemarketing.com. And if you'd like us to do the SEO or Google ads for your business, go to dominatemarketing.io, book a call with us there. Catch you on the next one.